Hello family. Today we send you our hearts. Know that when we say this we are speaking of a complete energy that we send your way. We send you the frequency of love that is contained within each of us on Pleiades. This love has grown with us since the beginning of our incarnations in our system, and it has matured into an all-encompassing love that includes both mother and father, brother and sister, friend, and source itself. When we say we send you our hearts, we mean that we send you our life force energy. We send you the very frequency that we are divinely tuned into, and that is available to you as well. We send you the recognition of your divinity. We send you the love that you are. We send you our hearts with the confirmation of you as our equals in all ways. What we would like to share with you today involves the components of power in your reality. This includes both false performing power and a failure of power recognition. This encompasses both the individual and collective. This influences the one and the all, and it is for this reason that it is imperative that power in all its forms is dissected and reintegrated in the appropriate manner. We are not speaking of ego power, no, we speak of divine power, the power that is the makeup of every component of every cell of every reality. Let us first start with false performing power, and the origins and implications for humanity thus far. There has existed forces that sought power over humanity for millennia. The origins of this force is not of importance for this transmission, but we will tell you this: it is not of an outside source. Its origins are terrestrial and deeply infiltrating. So much so that it has shaped the formation and neural connections that evolved naturally on planet Earth. In your accessible memory, it is highly unlikely you will have access to a lifetime if you will, in which these forces on Earth were not at work. This truly tells how long and how extensive the false power paradigm has been pushed. The evolutionary neural connections thus made within the human is one of baseline powerlessness. They are connections of outsourcing and diminutiveness. There is no fault put on the current incarnates, for this is the way the brain of the human is, and to recognize that is to hijack it. To recognize the connections is to have the ability to form new, lasting, and powerful interrelations. The next component of the power paradigm is the scheme of failure of power recognition. Due to the aforementioned neural network, the human has been programmed, from a time before current time, to not just search for outside power but to outright deny any power that exists within. This has been the goal of the negative forces interacting with Earth, and oh, how they have mastered it. What we see in humanity is the conception of beings with unlimited power, who have, for generations, been told to carve out their hearts in order to appease a vast power outside of themselves. It is in the carving out that the human is left as a wandering and increasingly dimming light. It is in the carving out that the human is unable to stand on firm ground, unable to stand within the recognition of the truth of their origin. We tell you this: no real power, no truth, no light energy will consider for the briefest of milliseconds the carving out of the human heart. Yes, many forces have been at work, but they cannot continue to work without your consent. The great ascension is when the mighty human realizes the infinite power that they are. We'd like you to consider for a moment a very real parallel reality Earth, one where these forces never took root. In this reality humanity stood in its power from the beginning incarnations. They came into the Earth plane and remembered what they came for. They brought with them their sole mission and light. Divine power and love reigned free and was never restricted. Can you conceive of what these humans on this timeline transformed themselves into? What they align themselves with? You will find a striking similarity to us, and a striking similarity to other galactic energies. You will find that all find themselves, in the eventuality of timelines, on the path of divine power. All who choose to continue find themselves at a door of truth that they must make the conscious choice to walk through. We ask you then, will you choose to walk through the door, and what will that look like for you when you do? Divine family, you are coming into the recognition of your divinity. This is the ultimate key to unlocking your truth and cosmic connections, as well as the key to your future as a powerful and ascending race who is in peaceful commune with the universe at large. There exists not any power over you, not us, not dark, not light, certainly not another human. The power over you is yourself. You are the light. There exists not a single infinitesimal aspect of creation that has power over the light. The light simply is, and it chooses its path and expressions as to learn and grow and contribute knowledge. This is where you are heading, this is the fate of the human. Blissful, divine power of the individual and the collective agreement to explore this divinity without restriction. So we ask you today, who have you placed your ultimate trust in? Who have you given your ultimate power to? Who has authority over you? Is it an ideology? A political movement? A figure in humanity? A figure in the cosmos? A religion? A friend? A family member? An unknown and indescribable power? If any of these resonate, you are not standing in your ultimate power. Your ultimate power is your only truth. Any concept, any figure, any religion or ideology that asks you to submit or to carve out your heart is not the path for you. No aspect of light will ever ask you to tear yourself apart. No aspect of light will ever leave you feeling small. We ask you to take your heart and place it back in your chest. Do this as we send you our hearts, dear family. Your softening and powerful heart is the way forward. You are the ultimate authority, and ultimate authority exists only within the softness of reality. Your heart is sacred, and for too long it has not belonged to you. We ask you to, with the utmost tenderness, hold it and own it. Your heart is the path. Begin each day with the affirmation of your divinity and your trust in your sacredness. There is no one over you, not in any reality. We love you in all multidimensional ways. We ask you to love you in all multidimensional ways. This is the Great Awakening, this is the Great Ascension. We will see you very, very soon. It is all so divinely close. Decide that it is so.